Tia Kemp just dragged Rick Ross for filth after he allegedly put a hit on her son as revenge for her running her mouth for his affiliations with Diddy. Child, Tia and Rick's feud has now gotten a whole different level of messy because her son William, who is also Rick Ross's stepson, is currently in the hospital fighting for his life, and word on the street is Rick was behind the attack on the boy's life. To make matters even worse, William's biological father, Big D, was on tape kicking Tia out of the hospital because he thinks her online antics against Rick is what triggered him to put a hit out on their son, and he don't want Rick to send his goons to the hospital to finish up what he started if he finds out Tia's still hanging around William. What's even crazier is that the police have also joined in on kicking Tia out of the hospital because they also believe her presence is a threat on William's life. Child, let's get right into it because it's a whole lot of tea to be spilled here. Okay, so this entire mess went down just a few days ago when it was reported that Tia's son William was the victim of a drive-by shooting in Miami. Just a few minutes after this was announced, Tia was dragged into a whole load of BS when Rick's messy ex-girlfriend Stormy Jones decided to use this as a gotcha moment by posting about it on her IG stories to seemingly troll Tia for William almost being unalived. She said Tia is all up in everybody's business, but now she quiet when her son is fighting for his life in the ICU and has apparently not gone to see the boy in the hospital. She posted photos of the incident and said, "You know, it's really psychotic that this delusional lady Tia can have so much to say about me, my children, my mother, my baby, my daddy. And here it is, her own son is shot in a drive-by shooting, and she says nothing about it, doesn't show up to the hospital to be by his bedside, but yet has so much to say about others and spread all these lies about other people, but won't face the truth about her shameful life." She went on to add, "Girl, talk about your life and your kids. Shut the F up about mine. Throwing rocks, living in a glass house. Praying for all the victims involved." It's unclear what Stoney was trying to achieve by putting up all these petty posts, but she was actually the least of Tia problems, because shortly after this, rumors started circulating that Rick was allegedly behind the hit on William's life. Tia's just been speaking on him a little too much recently and exposing him for having real strong ties to Diddy. In fact, just a few hours before William got hit, Tasha K had previewed a new episode of her show in which Tia appeared as a guest, and she was showing receipts of Rick trash-talking Diddy behind his back to her and telling her that he couldn't wait for Diddy to get locked up so he could buy all Diddy properties.
Rick Ross talking shit about Diddy.
I should go to my DM. Ooh, I want my phone right now.
Bring her phone. Bring her phone.
I'm gonna go to my DMs because you know he blocked me, but I still could go to all the stuff I screenshotted. Girl, how about he was saying, "Oh, I can't wait till that lock that up. I'm gonna buy his I'm gonna show you all the messages where he be talking about all his niggas."
He said he can't wait till they lock Diddy up.
Locked up so he could buy his house.
That's real two-faced.
Girl, he talked about him
Bring
like that, dog. He talked about all
the receipts.
Yeah.
She got two phones. Look. Okay.
You see what month it was, so you already know we were
now,
on
why
good
you looking
terms.
for the...
Mind you, this was just a few hours before William got hit, and people believe that Rick put a hit on him to send a warning to Tia to stop speaking on him and telling all his secrets to the internet. These rumors got even worse when a viral video of Tia's baby daddy Big D and the police were kicking her out of the hospital that her son was admitted in. Apparently, Big D got word that the reason why William was targeted was because Tia was speaking on Rick, and Rick allegedly decided to put a hit on him so he could send a warning to Tia to remind her he ain't joking around with her. Apparently, Big D informed the cops about this, and that's why in the video, a police officer can be seen helping to get Tia out the building. She's currently a liability, and they do not want to endanger William any further. A lot of people were not here for this because they felt like she should be allowed to still see her son no matter the situation. They were literally treating her like some outcast when her son is in there fighting for his life. One person said, he wrong for having her removed from the visiting list. Their son fighting for his son. See, one thing, she like big I might have a shot. Another person said, I don't care what y'all say. I'm tripping too if I can't see my son in the hospital after he got shot. Baby daddy gonna be a lot of things. As if this wasn't bad enough, it was also rumored that William was actually the one who told his daddy that he didn't want Tia there because he felt like Tia's loud mouth is what put him in danger, and apparently he was upset about the fact that she didn't visit him in the hospital sooner. Now going back to Tia and Rick Ross, she's actually been keeping her foot on his neck ever since this mess with Diddy came out, and she's actually revealed some incriminating things about him that we would have never known had she not told us. In fact, just a few days ago, she had people calling the cops on Rick when she jumped on IG to accuse him of allegedly taking some people's lives. It's unclear why exactly she went on this rant, but from the looks of it, she and Ricky's family members were having some kind of disagreement, and she decided to check them on the internet. She started off this rant by claiming that Rick put a hit on her. However, the people he paid to take her out ran off with his money and went behind his back to warn her about what he was trying to do.
So we finna clock this tea right here. Renee says you want to stay keeping up. We finna talk about some real tea. Your brother over there paying people to put hits out. He over there paying people to put hits out. And Nick running off with his money and it's getting back to me. So now I'm finna send the feds over there to y'all empire. See, you had the right bitch today. You keep playing with me, I'm finna tear y'all empire down.
Tia said Rick is also responsible for the deaths of several people, including a woman named Miss Carol, whose death is still unresolved and actively being investigated by the cops and her family. According to Tia, the woman was unalived on her way home by Rick and his crew. Oh, but that wasn't it, y'all. Tia brought up the death of another man who she claims Rick unalived in front of one of his properties, popularly known as the Black House.
Next, we gonna talk about Miss Carol. Y'all know who Miss Carol is. You know that's behind your brother. I'm finna make sure her family sue y'all whole estate, cause that case is not closed. You know the lady that was killed leaving from my mama's house getting her hair done that time, and it's behind your brother and his drama. You know that. You know about the man who was in front of Black House. Okay, we finna dig up a whole bunch of motherfuckers maggots right now. I'm not fit to play with you, you old Zim bitch. I'm fit to finish y'all mother. Watch this.
Crazy thing is, even prior to this, she had already made some other very shocking claims about Rick Ross. A few months ago when Diddy's house got raided by Homeland Security, Tia jumped on IG Live and accused Rick of running to Miami to lay low for a little bit because he's scared he might be next to be investigated after Diddy. According to Tia, Diddy has multiple tapes of Rick getting freaky at them parties, and he plans to turn everything over to the feds at the right time.
You big mouth. Will, I want you to talk. Don't be scared now. No Diddy, huh? You scared now, huh? I know y'all on them tapes. Freaky. I know you is. 10 churn have. It's time to show them churns now. I ain't gonna let off here. You should have been shut this big mouth hole up. You know it. You know it. Sip me a fruit basket. Right now, ain't hit me and my baby prom in 2 weeks. I'm finna go and let out. Turn that down, man. Turn it down. It's quiet right now, fat. What you quiet for? Nobody wanna see your Louis outfits and sneakers. Nobody wanna see it. Nobody don't care to see the Jets no more. Hoes now. Go over there and get Diddy a hug. Go ride the bike with him, you fat. You know what time it is. Prom time. You ain't sent the motherfucking message since December 9th, you big bag. But I'm not finna play with you. I'm not. You gonna make me come to the gate, fat. You been in Miami a lot, cause you ain't got no motions. It's slowing down. I heard you, fat. Fucking heard. I'ma get you, Will. I'ma get your. I'ma get Universe. Do your work on that big back. And if you keep sending motherfucking messages round that's getting back to me, I'ma come over here and tell it all. You be told your
to be toe in next. You know what I'm talking about.
Now, it's unclear if the rumors about Rick Ross sitting a hit on William is true, but if it is, Tia might want to pump the brakes on exposing Rick, cause he is not having it, and not even her son is off limits. As usual, people had their own thoughts about this, like this person who said, check on Tia. I know she's going through an emotional roller coaster right now. People see a hurt black woman and instantly assume she's the issue. It's weird. Another person said, nah, Rick Ross went after Tia Kemp first because it would be dumb to shoot his own son. He trying to quiet her because she was speaking on what he was doing with Diddy and all the secrets he hiding. That's what she was around to speak on. But now I want to know your thoughts. What do y'all think about Rick Ross allegedly putting a hit on his stepson? And do y'all think Tia's recent rants are what triggered him to do that? Y'all been knew what to do. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And don't forget to click here to watch this other very messy video.